Alrighty, everyone. Came across another feature in Gemini that I have not been using, so I'm going to give it a try. So if you go under Tools, look for Visual Layout, make sure you select it. It'll pop up right here. And then this will give you a visual, like it'll give you more, it'll be more than just text. So it'll be like images, maybe video and stuff, depending on what it is. So I'm going to ask it a question about, I think it's called Alphard. So let's see. Okay, let's see what it does. All right, so immediately starting to lay things out. I actually like the visual layout. Not sure if I want to wait for it sometimes, but it's actually kind of cool. So if you would like to see things in more than just text, or text is starting to get a little boring, this may be an option. And so basically it looks like a big Word document. And so this one says Alphard is the solitary heart of Hydra. I think it's one of the biggest stars, so it's one of the brightest stars anyway. Key physical and orbital characteristics. And then you go down here and it gives you some images and cultural significance stuff. And so it tells you navigation is one of the 58 designated navigational stars, meaning it's in a position to accurately map. And so it's in one of the 27 stars featured in the flag of Brazil. And there's nothing here. So let's click on this and see what it has. So if you click on it, it gives you more information. So you can keep going and keep going, I guess. And then, so here's another one, continue your study of stellar astronomy. And I guess you can click on that and let's see what this does. So this breaks down what I asked for up here. So I don't see any videos. So let's try one more. I'm going to stick with the theme. So tell, oops. I think that's the constellation. I'm going to ask it. Let's see what it does. So I'm asking it this time to include videos. Also, and it does have sources. So you can click on your sources and do a little more research, make sure it's reasonably accurate. So look, it is including videos this time. And sometimes I like watching this. I've seen a couple where I thought it was kind of silly. And so I think they are throwing in a few Easter eggs. So you might have to pay attention a little bit, though. I could be wrong. Or it might have been something they did early on and they don't do anymore. So it tells you a little bit about Hydra. Tells you about the water serpent, the crow, the cup, and it did give me some videos. So I can convince it to do otherwise. And then again, if you click on something else, it just keeps going and going. So again, if you do this, you can start a chat. You can go to Tools. You can go to Visual Layout, and then you can ask your question. And that's how you use Visual Layout from Google Labs in Gemini. Thank you. See you later. Bye-bye.